All right. We've talked about our special right triangles last chapter, our 45, 45, 90, and our 30, 60, 90. And now we're going to come back and revisit them, and we're going to use them with our trig values. So with our 45, 45, 90, we know that these two sides are equal because our angles are equal, and vice versa. And we know the proportions of these sides. So I'm going to say that this side is 2, 2, no I'm not. No I'm not. I'm going to say that this side is 1, 1, and this is root 2. Okay, it's going to be our setup here. So our sides are the same. Makes our hypotenuse our side length times root 2. So if we were to enlarge or shrink, our ratio is going to stay the same. And then I'm going to talk about these in terms of degrees and radians, because we're going to start using radians more often than degrees. So 90 degrees, there are 2 of those per 180, so this is half of pi. 45, there are 4 of those every 180 degrees, so this is pi over 4. Okay? So pi over 4, pi over 4, pi over 2, that's our 45, 45, 90 in radians. So what I want to do is I want to build our trig ratios based off of our triangles. So I'm going to find the sine of 45 degrees, which is going to be equal to the sine of pi over 4. Okay? Well, if we look, either one of these is 45 degrees, so then we're going to set this up as opposite over hypotenuse. So that is 1 over root 2. We're going to rationalize this by multiplying by root 2 over root 2, which gives us root 2 over 2. So the sine of 45 will always be root 2 over 2. Yeah? Okay, cosine of 45 is equal to the cosine of pi over 4. Well, since our opposite and adjacent side are equal, sine and cosine are going to be equal. So this will also be root 2 over 2. And tangent of 45 degrees, which is going to be equal to the tangent of pi over 4, because again, pi over 4 is equal to 45 degrees. Opposite over adjacent is 1. These are facts that I need you to have memorized. Okay? We're going to be using these like we use multiplications. You know quickly what is 4 times 2. Now I need you to know what is the tangent of pi over 4. What is the sine of pi over 4? We got to know these facts. I just clipped my hair in there. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing with our 30, 60, 90. This has 2 different angles that we have to take care of, so there's going to be a little bit more listed here. Just making sure that's recording is all. All right. So, again, we know 90 degrees is pi over 2. How many times does 60 go into 180? So it goes in 3 times. So 60 degrees is equal to pi over 3. 30 degrees goes into 180 6 times. So it is a sixth of 180 degrees, so pi over 6. Okay, so if this is 30, this is 60, the ratio for these sides always follows this pattern. It goes 1, 2, and root 3. Yeah? Okay, so now we're just going to set up our trig ratios. So I'm going to start with the sine of 30, which is equal to the sine of pi over 6. So those are interchangeable, and you're going to need to know both. So sine of 30, opposite over hypotenuse, that is 1/2. So sine of 30 equals 1/2. Cosine of 30, which is equal to the cosine of pi over 6, that's adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's root 3 over 2. And the tangent of 30, which is equal to the tangent of pi over 6. That's opposite over adjacent, so that's 1 over root 3. And then we're going to rationalize that. So we get root 3 over 3. Okay? So again, facts I need you to know. Sine of 30 is 1/2. Cosine of pi over 6 is root 3 over 2. Tangent of 30 is root 3 over 3. Yeah? All right. One more angle. We're going to look at 60 now. So we're going to look at the sine of 60, which is equal to the sine of pi over 3. So that's opposite over hypotenuse, so that's root 3 over 2. Notice we know that it's the cosine of 30, because now the opposite is equal to that adjacent. Interesting. Okay, then we have the cosine of 60, which is the cosine of pi over 3. 60, so that's adjacent over opposite, so that's 1/2. And if we notice that here, cool. And the tangent of 60, which is equal to the tangent of pi over 3. So that's opposite over adjacent, so that is root 3. Again, facts I need you to know. These should be able to roll off your tongue just as quickly as 5 times 10. Okay? And if you're still working on multiplication tables, let's work on those as well. So these are our trig ratios based off of a 45-degree angle, which is pi over 4, 30-degree angle, which is pi over 6, and a 60-degree angle, which is pi over 3. Okay? Good luck. Memorize, memorize, memorize.